back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome to you. We're doing the weekly reads, guys, and I'm going to be reading for the lovely Cancer. Okay, so let's start shuffling the cards and see what's coming out for you this week. What have we got for the lovely Cancer? Oh, and I definitely wanted to flip out for you, Cancer. And we've got the Three of Earth. Okay, and straight away when I look at that card, it's as though you are waiting for something to happen, waiting for something to materialize. Because if we look at the image here, it's like she's looking out into the distance, expecting an arrival of something. Okay, so this could be anything really. It could be also, it can be saying goodbye to something as well, like a farewell, and you watch somebody disappear into the distance. So we'll open it up a little bit more and see which side of the scale this is coming on. Okay, so you could be waiting on something to come in or watching something depart away from you. So you could actually have been in a relationship and you've now part company, and it's like to say, I've got no ill feeling, and you just let that relationship, that person just fade away into the, into the past. And then on the other side of the scale, there's something on the horizon coming towards you. So we've got a double whammy here. So let's just have a look what else is coming in for you, Cancer. What else have we got coming in for Cancer? Got Irish connections as well for some of you. I feel like the Celtic connection here. So there could be some kind of connection with Irish links for a small minority of you. Okay, so we have the Seven of Swords, and I want to say you've had this energy come out quite a few times over the last few weeks, as though I feel somebody is trying to gossip or cause trouble behind your back. I just feel that there's somebody around you who's bad mouthing you. Okay, somebody is bad mouthing you, Cancer. So let's just have another clarifier. So yeah, you've got somebody who's making out they're your friend, but no sooner as your back's turned, they're sort of stabbing you in the back, metaphorically, by spreading lies and rumours about you, which isn't a nice energy, to be fair. So let's have a look what else is coming out. And we've got the Four of Earth. So the Four of Earth here is, I want to say, repair and renewal of your energy. We've got spiritual growth going on here as well in this card. I'm just going to hold it up for you. We've got spiritual growth here, okay, and also we've got money aspects. So you could be branching out into different avenues, on career, on hobbies, on interests. But it's an idea that you've had for a while, and I feel that you are now going to start to put this into practice. And by doing so, money is going to start to come in. So you could have tested the water, you could have created something, made something, and then sort of, gifted it out to friends. And then they've showed it their friends, and it's like, where did you have that from? And it starts off at a very slow pace, but then it builds up momentum. So I do feel here there's a gift in your hands where you can make money from and branch out. It's just the branching out here. And also a spiritual connection for some of you. Hiring your vibration and becoming more in tuned with the universe. I also want to say it's fated as well. As I said, you will make this or create something or advice, or it's something like that, but it'll snowball. You'll gift it out free like a free gift to somebody, but then that your workmanship or whatever that may be will get noticed by others, and then it'll snowball. So that is interesting. It's obviously not going to resonate with all of you, but I do feel for some. So let's just get a bit more clarity on the subject. But I do feel on the romantic, you know, when I said it's like saying goodbye to somebody after you parting waves, and going from the 3 to the 4 in the romantic side, it's like repair and renew from an old relationship, and it's grounding yourself and realizing that it's about the teachings of that past relationship. Money could be, you know, where money's been spent, and I don't want you to be in this regretful energy. It's just that they're trying to tell me some of you might have this bitterness or regretful energy where you're thinking, well, I really wasted my money on that person the time I was with them. But it's saying we never waste anything. It's always a lesson learned. Okay, it's like a string to our bow, our emotional bow, our emotional ties, that when we move on to the next encounter with somebody, we've learned from that lesson, as in, I won't be so fast in coming forward in spending my money on the next person. Let's see if they'll treat me, you know what I mean? It's like, see if the roles will reverse. So it's just a lesson learned, I feel, with the going from the 3 to the 4 of Earth. But that's only to do with those people who I feel have parted company with a relationship. And it's not to be bitter about what you lost, what you gained, whatever on that relationship. If it's ended, it's ended. But from it, take the lessons that you've learned. Okay. So we have the Wheel coming out next for you. And this is saying that to take a risk, Cancer, to take a gamble, an outlay, some money. As I said, I feel some of you are on this creation, this project where it will bring you financial gain, but you've got to take the risk. I always look at the dice on this card as throwing a double 6, and unless you take that risk, okay, unless you throw those dice, then the game won't start. So you've got this gift in your hands. You've got this gift you've got this gift in your hands, some of you, in order to bring money in, okay? And this here is just confirming that card. So let's have a look how the universe sees you this week. How does the universe see you this week, Cancer? I feel like that definitely wants to come out. Yeah, and it's saying here you've got to take a risk, okay? This is what they are showing you. If they could take a photograph of you, they are saying this is you here, okay? And they are portraying that you should be taking a risk and walking the tightrope, because you are frightened through fear in not taking that leap of faith, okay? You've got the skills, you've got the abilities, but it's just that fear factor stopping you walking that trapeze line. But it's saying here, that is why they've illuminated you in this picture, saying this is how you see yourself, thinking, I cannot possibly do that. I could not possibly get that off the ground. And it's saying, yes, you can. The universe is showing you that take the risk, take the gamble, and you will succeed. So they're concreting, you know, this evidence is being concreted by this picture, not to be fearful of your gifts, because I feel like some of you have got this natural gift that needs to be seen, where money can be made. So let's have a look at what else the universe is telling you to do this week, to concentrate on. What else have we got for Cancer, please? Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. I want to say practice makes perfect. Somebody's saying to me, tell them practice makes perfect. So, you know, you could have tried, or you look at the thing that you make, or whatever it is you're trying to do, and you're thinking, God, that's not good enough. But it's saying practice makes perfect, and you will succeed. And we've got passion here coming out. So again, this is a message from the universe saying to you, resurrect a childhood dream, let your passion take flight. So another message is as simple as that, saying, you know, you can release this passion of yours, whatever that may be. Play to your own tune, okay? Play to your own tune and release this passion that you've got locked within you, okay? And don't be fearful. Don't be fearful. You've got to take that leap of faith. So let's have a look how you're feeling deep within your inner psyche. What have you got hiding down in the depths of you this week? Cancer, Cancer. Dig deep. And we've got astral travel, caution needed. Okay, so this is how your mindset is going deep within you. You are saying to yourself, okay, I have got this projection, I've got this dream, because astral travel in its own sense is where your spirit on a night time will travel out of your body and have these adventures. So the card astral travel in this instance, where it's got caution needed, I feel I don't really want to go with the astral travel side, because there's, you know, it's an art that not all of us, only a small minority, can actually experience astral travel. The caution needed here, I'll look on the picture of the body and the mind, okay? So it's saying to me, you need to be cautious, caution needed, that you are not sleeping enough, because to astral travel you need to sleep. And caution needed is like a message your inner core, is your inner being is saying, you need to try and get your act together here. You need to try and, your body needs to rest, your mind needs to rest. You are not sleeping enough in order to dream, in order to rest, in order to recoup. So that's why I feel like the astral travel cards come out in your deep rooted inner psyche, because you know you're not getting enough rest, you're not getting enough sleep, because your mind is overactive, okay? So that is interesting. So your mind is on overdrive, okay? So let's just get a clarifier on that, Cancer. Your mind is on overdrive. And we've got the Empress card coming out next for you. And I feel some of you are not sleeping. It's because of this relationship split that some of you could have had recently. And obviously it troubles your mind, and then it clouds your judgment. And the doubt comes in, and the worry of, well, what happens next? Do you know what I mean? It's like, where do I go from here? And I want to say the universe is saying to you, just go with the flow. Don't trouble or worry your mind over it. Don't try and preempt things. Take it a day at a time, okay? And some of you are holding on to the fact, thinking that somebody may return. So when I go back to the very start of this reading, when I said I feel some of you are saying goodbye to somebody, there's a parting of the waves. On the other side, this could have been a few weeks ago, and you're still holding on, okay? You're still holding on to that relationship. That's why you're not sleeping, thinking, will they return? Okay, it's like you cannot let go, and you're hoping to the fact it may reconnect. But obviously, I'm not going to go on to the love side of things here, because that would take me even further into the reading, and obviously I don't want to get too in depth on the love side of things. I'm just touching on the bare basics here, okay? But I will get another clarifier and just see if this opens up a little bit more. But I also want to say the Empress card comes out because the universe is just saying that in order for anything to grow, you've got to tend to it. It has to be fed, it has to be watered. I'm just looking at the wheat that the person is holding, and in order for that to have grown, it needs sun, water and food, okay? It needs nurturing. And I feel that's a symbol for you, saying you need nurturing, hence why I feel some of you are not sleeping and taking care of yourself. So to be mindful of that, Cancer, okay? Then we have fear. And this is knocking on now with the picture the universe portrayed of you. Fear. There's fear of letting go of this past relationship for some of you. Holding on as well, thinking, oh, I know it was bad, I know we split up and everything else, but I'm fearful, you know, I might still love them, will they come back? And that's why you're standing there in the Three of Earth energy and you're thinking, I can't let go, I can't let go. And it's fear of letting go. But until you realise, okay, it could be that, you know, if it's meant to be, Cancer, if it's meant to be, then that relationship will come back in. If it isn't, then don't hold on to it for now. Allow that to go, because in a natural flow, that person will come back to you, or you'll go back to that person. But no use hanging on to the old, okay? No use entrapping yourself, because while you're doing that, the universe is not going to send in what is meant to be. So you've got to release the fear. Release the fear. And yes, you may be hurting if it is this relationship, but you have to let those thoughts go. Start looking after you, nurturing you, and as I said, what will be, will be. And if they are to come back, or you to go back to them, when the time is right, that will happen. But if not, the universe will come in and it will bring in the person that is supposed to be in your life. So that is really interesting, okay? So let's grab the animal spirit cards and see what's coming in there. What have we got in the animal spirits? And we have the firefly, which is the alchemical sign of air, and we have the alchemical sign of fire, which is the camel, okay? And the firefly, I feel, is your energy, because you're in this darkness at the moment and you're desperately trying to get illumination on a subject, and air is communication as well. So I feel like you're thinking, oh, will communication come in? Will I hear off that person? Or will I hear off a situation? But the situation around you at this moment in time is taking on the energy of the camel. And they're going into a new phase, or a new phase is about to start if it's a general read. So there's a new situation coming in, a new phase to be started. I feel the camel, if it's on the romantic, has basically took the hump, and they'll go in the distance at the moment, and they are walking away and starting a new, or trying to start a new life path without you on it at this moment in time, okay? I'm only going on the snapshot that's in front of me, and as I said, it doesn't mean to say that a few months down the line that you could get back with this person, okay? But at this moment, the snapshot is you're desperate on communication from this person, but I feel they've gone off into the distance wanting to start a new path without you there at the moment. Okay, I feel some of you have tried to communicate with this person and they've taken the hump, because I'm going with a camel, and they're not replying to you. So this fear factor of yours, even though you don't want to let go, then the universe is saying you've got to leave these feelings and everything in the past for now. Okay, for now. If it's not romantic, then I feel then a new phase is coming in, and you're putting communication out, because it could be that you're doing a networking, trying to get business drummed up. It could be networking in trying to think to yourself, you know, do I need to start a new job? Should I go self-employed? Do I start this creative gift that I've got in my hands? And it's that kind of information. Also as well, a lot of communication on like social networking as well. Okay, you could be sort of trying to get information. You could be spying on this person as well, for some of you, not all of you. So let's just get another clarifier on this. Okay, what else have we got going on for Cancer? And we've got the Queen of Swords. Okay, the Queen of Swords is a realisation that, okay, I'm on my own now. I can see where I've come from, and I need to sit in and take in the view and taking what's happened to me on the romantic, and then sitting there waiting and seeing your future vision of making plans. Okay, making plans. The Queen of Swords is holding her sword down. She's like thinking, I've lost, you know, I feel like I'm losing a battle here, and there's no point in me continuing to try and get an answer off somebody. I feel the black bird in this picture is to do with the romantic. That person has flown away from you, and you're taking in the feelings of, okay, they don't want to know me at this moment in time. I need to see where I need to focus next. So you're taking in the view. You are summing up what has happened to you and where you go next. Where you go next, okay? And we've got the High Priestess. So this is where your busy mind comes in, but you cannot see that the universe is saying to you, once you release all this, release the fear, let that relationship go, okay, then it will start to bring in and filter new things in for you. But you've got to let these fears and feelings go, Cancer. Okay, so to be mindful of that. The universe will not open another door while you're still holding on to things from your past. So Knight of Swords comes in as the last card for you, and that is to say, release the thoughts, manifest what you want to the universe, and be ready for action. Because the Knight of Swords cards here is fast-paced energy. So I feel for some of you, once you've digested all the information, especially on the romantic side, then it's like to say, you know what, I'm out of here. I've got a new path to follow, okay? And I'm going forwards and not backwards. On the general, I feel it's a sense of adventure, and the message is saying, let's see where the road takes me, okay? You've got all your skills and ability, everything you need is on your person, and you've got the path and the support around you. And the black bird, this black crow, shows itself again, but you are releasing it as you were in the picture beforehand with the Queen of Swords, okay? you're allowing it to go. You're allowing it to just to filter away. It's there in your mind sense, okay? It's there in your mind, but you've got to start to think, okay, I'm on a new path. I've got a new journey ahead of me, and what will be, okay? I'm not going to dwell in the past. I'm going to focus forward. I'm just going to get one more card for you then. I do feel like I want to get one more card for you. So just have one more card for Cancer. And I look at the bow and arrow there, like to say, okay, I'm on a new path, I'm on a new adventure, and I'm also going to find a new love. Because I feel like it's Cupid's arrow, okay? You've got the bow and you've gone in search of the arrow, and this new path will take you and find what the universe is planning, bringing in. Because when I look at that High Priestess, they want to bring something else into you. So to be mindful that, yeah, it is painful when things come to an end in a relationship, but people don't realise at the time, okay, that it's meant for the higher good, and it's for the universe to bring in somebody else to cross your path. And we end up on the Emperor card, okay? That means you are strong, you take your power back, and it's an overall energy to say, I can pick myself up from this and I can forge ahead, and I'm going to be fearless, because a lion is fearless, but a lion is strong. So this reading comes out saying you will stand your ground. You can see that there is a new pathway being forged for you, and you are ready for the challenge, okay? You are ready for the challenge. So my lovely Cancers, I hope you can take something away from that message this week. It's not going to resonate with everybody, but I hope that you can take something from that. So until next time, my lovelies, don't forget to check out your moon and rising signs, because they could resonate with you and give you extended messages. So have a great week, and I'll look forward to reading to you next time. Take care. Bye then.